A woman in prison for a terrible crime killed her best friend while she was out of her mind, strung out on meth and on a drunken spree. She just did some things that she saw on TV. One night in the darkness, God's light shone through. Old things were passed away and all became new. But don't think it common and don't think it's strange, 'cause there is nothing, there is nothing, there is nothing that God can't change. A young man raging in his car one night cries out to God, I am ready to die. If you want me living, I'm gonna drive by. If someone's at church, I will give you my life. Well, the pastor was there cleaning at 1:15. He prayed him through right there on the lawn. But don't think it common and don't think it's strange, 'cause there is nothing, there is nothing, there is nothing that God can't change. Lazarus was sealed in a public grave. It was clearly over, he'd been dead for 4 days. But when Jesus called him, he said, come on out. Some people there watching, they still had some doubt. But when the dead man walking came out of the grave, all unbelievers believed on that day. But don't think it common and don't think it's strange, 'cause there is nothing, there is nothing, there is nothing that God can't change. 3 Hebrew children that wouldn't bow down. The king swore to put the rebellion down. They have no fear of me, but they will soon throw them in the fire where all is consumed. But it didn't burn anything except for their bonds. And another was there with them, and he looked like the sun. And they stood rejoicing in the dancing flame, 'cause there is nothing, there is nothing, there is nothing that God can't change. My wife and me in a hospital room. The doctor came in on a pale afternoon. With your new baby's heart, something's gone wrong. We'll do an operation if she can get strong. But a few months later, my wife called on the phone. Jesus has healed her, they're sending her home. And the doctors were baffled, but I can't explain, 'cause there is nothing, there is nothing, there is nothing that God can't change. And I used to believe my good days were spent. I'd never be happy, much less content. And I'd clearly failed at all that I tried. There was nothing to do but just wait till I died. But Jesus came and rewrote my story. He gave me a life filled with love, hope, and glory. And my heart's had a healing that can't be explained, 'cause there is nothing, there is nothing, there is nothing that God can't change. So friend, if you feel like there is no hope, maybe you've come to the end of your rope, and your heart is saddened, or it's made of steel, and no one can change the hard things that you feel. God's made you a promise, He will do His part. The best work of all He'll do inside your heart. So just let him have it, make the great exchange, 'cause there is nothing that God can't change. Oh yes, there is nothing that God can't change.